And together with him, those who give you knowledge, those who remind you of something which is eternal, something which is beyond. Because when we look at the Veda, it's about how one must live and how one must attain the Supreme. So how would that be? That will be only when you realize yourself, no? But for so continuously, the Lord come as a reminder. So you take the aspect of the Guru to remind you of his relationship with you. We worship the feet of the Master, no? Somebody asked, why do we worship only the feet? Because the feet of the Master hold all the essence, hold the Master's self, you know. Same thing as you worship Shivling is Shiva, no? Saligram is Narayana. So the feet of the Master is the Master himself. And actually, one mind must always be at the feet of the Master. When one mind is at the feet of the Master, there's possibilities to assimilate. One become humble. Because if you're proud, you can't assimilate things. Because it's all about you. This is one thing, you know, to think about you. But what do you know about you? You know only this body, no? But what is deep inside, this is what the Master perceived. And that's what the Master wants to come out. So that's why only when your mind is at the feet of the Master, that is possible. It's not just to say, okay, I bow my head to your feet, that's it. No. There were once in the life of Sri Swami, actually. There's a beautiful incident in his life. Sri Swami was an incarnation of Hanumanji. You know? And there's an instance, once he was passing by a field, and there was a shepherd there were goat grazing grass, you know. So as he was passing, of course, the shepherd bowed down to him. And he was so pleased with his simplicity, you know, that he blessed him. He said, all knowledge shall come to you. Then the shepherd said, but I'm illiterate. You know, I don't even know how to read, you know, Telugu. How will I read all the scriptures, you know? So he was worried. So Raghavendra Swami just carried on walking. He blessed him and he walked. He didn't answer him how he will have that knowledge or not. So he didn't bother about it. A few days later, the sheikh, the Mughal Empire was passing by, and they had a paper written in Telugu. And they stopped there and asked him, what is written here? he said, I don't know. I can't read. So I said, you better read it, otherwise we'll kill you. I said, okay, let me try. So they put the paper out, and he started reading it. You see, he starts reading it automatically, everything. His mind could not comprehend what was happening. But what was coming out was he could read and he could understand everything. Then he remembered the blessing of Sri Swami. So like that, you see, when one is ready, effortless, everything will come. Just like in nature itself, you know. The bees will fly from wherever they are, they will come to the flower when the wind spreads the smell of the flower everywhere. No? So without any effort, if there is a lump of sugar, without any effort the ant will come there. So like that, you all are called, you know, on the spiritual path, on this path of bhakti, because you have smell that scent which is coming out from Srimad Narayana himself. You know? So he has pulled you towards him. He has pulled your mind towards him. This is his job to do. You know? But your job is to make your effort into that. When you make your effort, you will see that what he wants for you is actually what you really need in your life. Maybe you don't perceive it straight away right now, but later on you will. And this is the fusion, you know, of the divine will and the individual will. And the Guru is standing there as witness for that. You see, when the mind is so much centered into the world, there's such a gap to bring back again. But nevertheless, you see, through grace, everything becomes possible. That's why in the bhakti path, we ask always, Lord, give us your grace. We're not asking for anything. He knows what is best for each one of us. If we trust him truly, he knows what is best. But due to lack of trust in the mind of man, we think that we can do everything ourselves. And this is a mistake that very often people do. Allowed him to be part of you. Allowed him to take control of your life. Let him drive your vehicle, like he drove the chariot of Arjun. He's waiting. You know how happy he will be, you know, when you say, yes, drive me. Because he knows the destination. He knows that aim. He knows what you truly want. Why not giving your hand into that person who knows the aim and who will bring you safely home? So give your hand into the hand of the Master and be sure what you will reach your destination. So, Jai Gurudev, blessing. It's lovely. Look how tactful it is. Even this place is getting smaller. Spread the love of God to all. Doesn't matter if people tell you you're crazy, people judge you, criticize you. This is their business. It is not your business. Contaminate this world with love. This is a good contamination, you know. All other contamination are not that good. Anybody? You? Okay, whatever. I'm not telling you anything. So Jai Gurudev, talk.